I'm sure we'll figure it out. Deidre time! Yes! Fuck yes. I missed you, Deidre. Let's fucking go. Yeah. I walked in on my cousin having sex with my husband. It's destroyed me, but I don't know if I want a divorce. Okay. That's amazing. Let's go. What? What? Why?
Two entities from.
Why would you do that? Deirdre's never disappoint, man.
Yeah. Just like that.
My cousin has always been an incorrigible flirt, but even by her naughty standards, she's gone too far this time. What? I'm 33. My whole world has fallen apart after walking in on my husband having sex with her. He's 35, and we've been married for 8 years. Fucking hell.
No, but it has maybe this is a paradox of some sort.
We've had ups and downs like any couple, but I never thought he'd betrayed me, and I feel destroyed. True. Last weekend my cousin came to stay because she wanted a shoulder to cry on after her boyfriend dumped her. Okay. She's 29, pretty, and has always been the fun one in the family. She's like my sister and my closest friend, and I always thought my husband found her annoying. Not when he was having sex with her. But I noticed he was especially attentive that evening, leaping up to top up her wine glass and laughing at everything she said. As my cousin drank more, she kept telling me how lucky I was to have a husband who gave her wine, touching his legs and complimenting him for being so handsome. She even shimmied past him unnecessarily. What? She shimmied past him unnecessarily. Lingering on his lap. I found that quite embarrassing, but my husband seemed delighted. It was a long evening. We all drank a lot. I ended up passing out on the sofa. I woke up around 4 AM and the room was empty, and as I stumbled to bed, I went to check on my cousin to see if she was okay. Pushing open the door, I heard moaning and realised my husband and cousin were entwined on the bed. They were naked and it was clear they were having sex. They didn't notice I was there until I screamed. Sure. I left the house and the next day, and I've been staying with a friend. Good for you. My husband and cousin have both been calling me repeatedly to say what? Swearing it was a one-time mistake, and I never wanted to get divorced, but I'm not sure I could ever trust him again. Dump him. Dump him immediately. It's not the fact that it's your cousin, it's the fact that there was a person, a female in the house who got drunk. Like the temptation was there and he went for it. It's not like, I don't know what you want me to say to you. Like, you know, he had the choice and he had sex with that person. He disrespected you. Fucking leave him. Yeah, it's up to you, but like, I would leave him. It's not like, you know, he got really, really drunk and he couldn't control himself. He fucking had sex with her. Yeah, I blame them both. I mean, the cousin shouldn't have done it, but the husband's gross. So get out. Okay, meeting. dropping that bomb, and Janini has gone for meetings. That means we're not going to get an answer for a while, but yeah. She's the flirty one. She's the fun one. She's a dirty little hoe bag. My husband couldn't have stopped himself. Yeah, he fucking could have. Yes, he could have. And it's the fact that he didn't. That's the fucked up thing. Be a grown-up.
Welcome to the Academy DataNet.
It's not his fault. She's the fun one. I can't remember. Is it square? Yeah.
Welcome.
Yeah, it's his fault. It's gross. It's just gross. Basically. Drop the marriage. Find somebody who does not disrespect you. Leave his ass. Take his money. Fuck him over like he fucked you over the second he had the opportunity. Leave. Yeah, I wouldn't think the tax credits are worth it. Especially if it's the UK. Exactly. If it were the other way around, you know, if the wife had done it, man would be straight out the door looking for another partner. I mean, it's gross, and I wouldn't talk to either of them ever again, because it's gross. And I think, you know, sure, don't blame the cousin in the same capacity that we blame the husband, because it's not so much the cousin had never made a commitment, but it is a family member. It is somebody, you know, she said that the cousin was like her sister, you know, like, that's a betrayal. They're both terrible. Don't do that. Just don't do that. Just leave. Both horrible people. Not worth it. At all. Get out. Well, you would like to think that marriage... Like, this is it. It's like, it's basically the husband, possibly just due to the fact that he's married, has never had that temptation before. And when presented with the temptation of a drunk lady who is being amorous with him, his reaction is, I'm going to have sex with that. So that just says to me, maybe, you know, maybe marriage isn't for this person. Yeah. Yeah, they were all drinking. They were all drunk. He was filling her glass. He had the bowl. He was drinking. Yeah, like, but this is it. He just did it. Everybody's wrong. Being drunk muddies the consent. Yeah, it makes it weird. Basically, you shouldn't be doing anything if you're that drunk. Okay, it gets creepy if he's not drunk. But I think the implication was that they'd all had to drink. If we read it back, I'm pretty sure the implication is everybody's a bit drunk. They were both really, really drunk. Is the impression I'm getting. But yeah. This is it. It's like, I don't want to leave him. And she's trying to find a reason not to leave him. And it's like, why? Why would you want to salvage this? Well, I mean, I guess then you're getting into the whole argument that it's not really his fault because the cousin was rubbing herself up against him after he'd had a drink. And I think that's the implication that the person who wrote in is trying to say. It's not his fault. She's fun. She's flirty. They'd had a lot to drink. It's not really that bad. I think I should still stay with him. You know? But yeah, no, they're both disgusting. Neither of them should have done it. Everyone's bad. It's like, whoops, accidentally had sex with your cousin. Whoopsie. Yeah, she shouldn't talk to either of them ever again. Because, like, you know, I don't care how much alcohol you've had, you know, it comes down to respect, and they don't respect her to say no. They don't respect her feelings. They didn't think about her in that moment. They just had sex. Fuck those guys. Oops. I accidentally fell. Well, this is it, right? I've said this before about Deidre's, and I'll say it a million times. No one is forcing you to have sex. Like, unless there is something seriously fucked up going on. People aren't, like, you have no influence. If somebody cheats on you, you're not, it's not your fault that their dick went in somebody else. Because you were not in the room holding their penis. It's always a man. You weren't in the room. You weren't there when they cheated on you. So it's not your fault because they made that conscious choice. So, you know, it's not like, I feel like the wife in the scenario is trying to make excuses and say it's probably my fault. I probably got too much alcohol. I let the cousin stay over. Nah, it's not your fault. Unless you lubed them up and, like, pushed their bodies against each other. You did nothing wrong. No. None of that. I hate that, like, it's the ones where the husband's like, you forced me to cheat because you never had sex with me enough. You never paid me enough compliments. And it's like, dude, just ask. Like, don't go and have nobody, you know, saying to your wife, like, we've had ones like this before where the husband's like, you made me cheat. And it's like, no, she didn't. Nothing could be further from the truth. Like, no one forces other, people who cheat, like, and then say, you made me do it because you didn't fulfill my needs. So I went and stuck my penis in somebody else.
Who did this?
Not a human. Only Fal'Cie have this power.
Yeah, maybe talk about it. Maybe have a conversation. I don't know. We've had a lot of these. We've had a lot of Deidre's like this. Ha ha ha. Yeah, but this is it. It's like, what's the status of the relationship between the husband and the wife? They've been together for 8 years. Where's the damage? What's going on? Why are they not having sex? That he has to have sex with the cousin. And then she's gonna blame herself. But it's because he was not happy. Because he wasn't having enough sex, so he had to go and have sex with the cousin. And then this poor woman is like, it's my fault. Because, you know, if I attended to his needs more, maybe he wouldn't have had sex with my cousin. And I'm like, no girl, it's not your fault. He should have told you before he started having sex with other people. Yeah, I love Deidre's.
Now things are going our way, Kubo.
Well, this is it. This is just because she was there. And this is what I'm getting at. He had the you know, he's married, so he didn't have the option prior. So the only difference is if there is somebody who is drunk and making, you know, moves at you, the only thing that was stopping him before was not having somebody there to do that. Like, it's basically saying the only reason that he hasn't cheated before is because he wasn't tempted, I guess. Like, he never had any temptation previously, so he's never had to worry about it. But, like, that's so fucked up. Like, if you are in a situation where somebody is throwing themselves at you, you know,
I don't think it is a who. This is all the
you're
work
supposed to be able to say no thank you and walk away because you're married. No, that's just me. That's where it's kind of boiling down to for me. Like, you just gotta say no. Just say no.
Thank you, kind. I hope my...
No, I don't like him. And I don't like the cousin very much either, because again,
You're taking up
She said they
position in
had
front
like a
of the wall.
sisterly bond. They had a really strong relationship. I don't like either of them. They're both gross.
This is the last
It
key.
looked so fucking
Next up,
toxic.
the very top floor.
You don't need to make any decisions yet. You've been horribly betrayed. Hang on a second. And you'll need time to process this. Many couples recover from infidelity, especially if it was an impulsive one, but it's not an easy task. And especially not when you're dealing with the double betrayal, innit? Read my support pack, cheating. Can you get over it? Which will help. You also benefit from speaking to a therapist and unravel whether you want to try again with your husband or walk away. I think she should walk away. Whether you go to
And that's where Caius is waiting for us.
to a couple as a couple or alone, taking these decisions step at a time will ensure that you're making the right long-term
You
choices.
might be right. Why would the seeress come here?
Yeah. That was kind of like muted. That was kind of like, take your time, don't make any rash decisions. And we were like, dump him, never talk to her again. Well, okay, here's the situation. Right, so the cousin came over. They're married for 8 years. They're in their 30s. Cousin comes over. She's always in the fun one, the flirty one. She comes over. She's upset because her boyfriend's dumped her. Fucking gets drunk with them, and then ends up in bed with the husband, shagging. They've all had a drink. Whatever. That's my interpretation. So the cousin has sex with the husband, and now the wife's like, she was like my best friend. She was almost like my sister. My husband of 8 years. And they shagged each other the second that they got drunk in the same space together. It was truly. You're welcome. I'm gonna take it off when I finish the speedrun, because there is actually a timer on the hat. But I usually just wear it until I get bored. I'm just tired, if I'm completely honest. And I was saying to the guys that like I got some new eyeliner. I tried on some eyeliner not that long ago that I'd found on my shelf, and it gave me an eye infection because it had gone off. Didn't know that could happen. So I got an eye infection because I was wearing makeup that I'd not worn in so long that it had grown bacteria. So yeah. So I've bought some new eyeliner, and I got it in the post the other day, and I just put it on, and I just whopped on so much eyeliner you would not believe. So that's why I'm wearing more makeup than usual. We got an Orion. She walks in on them at 4 o'clock in the morning, naked and in bed together. So, yeah. She found them pretty much immediately. They were drunk in the house together and had sex. Yeah. I feel tired, and honestly, we were doing this. I'm supposed to be preparing for the spring splash tomorrow, and I'm doing the speedrun tomorrow. And I'm doing this speedrun for the spring smash, and I'm doing so bad that I have actually turned the timer off because I'm not feeling it. I'm not winning, guys. And it's stressing me out. Why am I so bad at this again? Oh, baby. Well, yeah, and I think it is like... I got mad about that, Deirdre, because I was just like, so honestly, the husband's been with you for that long, and he's cheated on you because basically he had a drink, he had a woman there who showed him an interest, and in that moment, your husband chose to cheat on you. Your husband had a drink, had somebody there willing, and chose to disrespect you. And in my opinion, that's a shitty human being. But maybe I'm just like really cynical when it comes to that. He couldn't help it. He had to put his dick in her. I don't think so. And by like letting him get away with it, you're enabling bad behavior. I would dump his ass. But that's just me. That wasn't good. I always fuck this fight up. Slipping and falling. It's her fault. She shouldn't have left him alone with a woman. I don't know. I just find it. I'm very cynical. Yeah. Like, maybe just don't have sex with your wife's cousin. Just don't do it. And then she's like, they've both betrayed me massively. I'm so upset. But I don't want to divorce him. And it's like, you deserve better, man. Don't let him make you feel like that. No. I don't know what the camera is doing. Oh, that's no good. That was weird, man.
No way.
I mean, it's 8 years. We don't know what's going on in their marriage. Again, I feel like husbands who cheat, especially in Deidre, normally will say to the spouse, like, you made me cheat because you weren't satisfying my needs. And then the woman will feel really like insecure and, like you say, like it'll just totally destroy her self-esteem because she'll feel like it's her fault, even though, as we've said, she wasn't there lubing them up and, you know, guiding his penis inside of her cousin. She didn't make that choice. It's beyond her control, you know? Like, it's not her fault. And I think that's the problem. And I think it's like, what could I have done? And it's like, you couldn't have done anything because at the end of the day, if that person cheated on you, that was their choice ultimately. And they betrayed you and they disrespected you. And it's what it is, you know. Anyway. But yeah, I think the general consensus is destroy him.
This is
Leave
Hope's
him.
fault.
Yeah. No, yeah, that's fair. I said I was gonna go for a bath later today. Yeah, I mean on stream. On stream. Ooh, Deidre. Let's go. It's Deidre's. My boyfriend secretly photographed my daughter naked. I saw pictures on his phone and immediately threw up. As he would, because he's a fucking pedo. Sorry. It's gross. Ew. Ew. Call the police. No, actually, call the police. Yeah, I was gonna say. Wording. Get rid of him. I don't care about the context. Done. It's done. Over. No. No. It's bad. I'm boiling. I'm raging. Somebody get my fucking shovel. And I banked on it and it didn't pay off. When I saw a naked photo of my 18-year-old daughter, still not right, on my boyfriend's phone, my world came crashing down. I immediately went to the bathroom and threw up. She was clearly unaware he had taken it. There may have been a hidden camera somewhere. I don't know. He and I have been living together for 9 years after meeting online in 2014. So he's known her since she was 9? I'm 51, he's 48. I'm throwing up in my mouth. He's a plumber and started going out at night to do emergency jobs. He's got his 2 daughters and a son. One night he put on aftershave after a shower, then went out, so I got suspicious. He said he was going to a job. He left his phone behind and I couldn't resist checking it. As well as a picture of my daughter, there were also lots of snaps of him with other men having sex with them and all sorts. What the fuck? That took a turn. What? What? Why has he got those photos on his phone and he doesn't have a fucking lock on his phone? What? What? No, she's not. It's a Deidre. Don't worry. Ew. Loopy would never. It's disgusting me. I had no awareness before, no red flags, nothing. His messages were shocking. To arranging hookups and meetings with men in Woodland near us. Jesus. When he got home, I confronted him and he said, he said what? He said what? He said he didn't know how he ended up with a photo of my daughter, among other things. Jesus. I told him to leave. He begged me not to throw him out. He said he couldn't explain things to his elderly parents. I've told my son and daughters he cheated, but not with whom. They assume it's another woman. He just sounds nasty. He just sounds gross. Leave him outside. Of course his elderly parents wouldn't want to know. He's gross. Gross. Yeah. It's not, I'm so sorry. Please forgive me for being a perv about your daughter. I don't care that he's having sex with other dudes in the woodland. Do what you gotta do. But, you know, it's a betrayal of trust. Like, be open and honest about it. And of course she wouldn't stay with him if he was cheating on her on the regular with other men in the woods. So what, is he basically saying, you're my beard? I'm just using you so that my family think that I'm straight and normal when I'm not. Like, she's your cover? Like, what the fuck, man? Yeah, but like, that's got nothing to do with her. He's using her. It's disgusting. It's deceit. And again, As with all Deidre's, just take it with a pinch of salt. But he does sound nasty. I'm getting the shovel. Yeah, that's a shovel one. If there's ever been a shovel Deidre, that's a shovel Deidre. He's getting smacked in the head. There's a betrayal. There's a very distinct betrayal. And having naked photos of her daughter is just minging. Ew. You're having a medical emergency. It will be, because he's going to have several blows to the head when we all gang up on him. He can go to the woodlands. I will shovel him in the woodlands. He likes it there. No, he'd enjoy that too. Yeah, how do we make it so that he doesn't enjoy getting shoveled in the woodlands? The photos of the daughter are gross. The betrayal of trust are gross. His excuse that he's hiding it from his family, gross. And it's like, what has that got to do with anything when you boil it down to, he's got a naked photo of your daughter. Insist you leave your home now. Thank you, Deidre. Don't dick about here. Get that trash out. In the bin he goes. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. If you set up cameras, take photos of your daughter. What else has he done? Exactly. Taking naked photos of anyone without consent is illegal. He's betrayed your trust and abused your daughter. How he handles things with his parents is not your responsibility. Sing it, Deidre! Seek advice from organisations. Stop it now. Which helps with child sex abuse and supports partners of abusers. She is taking this shit seriously and I have mad respect. Don't let him get away with this shit. Deidre ain't got no time for nonsense. Supports the partners of abusers. You will need to support working through reporting his dangerous behaviour. He's also cheated and put your sexual health at risk, and I'm sorry. Think about how best to talk to your family and friends about what's happened. Well, this is it. If he's been cheating on her in the woods, potentially not using protection, he's gross. Police 999, get the police on this shit. That is straight up illegal shit. Bad man. Bad man. Stomp it. It's like the grossest thing. Kill him. Or just tell his parents. Violate his life. Fucking tell his parents that he's a nonce. See how he lays it. Toilet bowl porcelain. Smashed between porcelain and toilet ring. So the toilet seat, just smacking it down on the toilet seat. Innit? You get the idea. We're all just trying to think of the best way to effectively punish this particular person. Anger. He's a nonce, yeah. Sorry. Should I not use that? I mean, Twitch will probably... Yeah, Twitch will get upset if you use it. I will say it on everybody's behalf. He's a fucking nonce. There, I said it. Don't get shadow banned by Twitch on my account. And call the police. There we go. Yeah, Andrew Windsor. What's the other guy? Hugh Edwards. Jimmy Savile. Nonsense. Oh. Welcome to my stream if you haven't been here before. We're just having a conversation. I'm sorry. But yeah, that was a fucked up Deirdre, man. And then he went to jail. Yeah, it's just getting me all nice and wound up so I can go in the bath and relax. Nah, yeah, that was intense. I'm glad we've got Deirdre back. I miss Deirdre. I don't think I can clip that and put it on YouTube. I'll put the other one on YouTube. But I don't think I can, I don't think it would be, allowed. Because, like, I clipped them and I put them on my YouTube channel. I don't think I can do that. But, it'll be okay. It was still fun. I say fun. I got riled up because the man was a paedophile. But yeah, it's fine. Okay. We do run, and then we do one more run. We do enough runs, and then we go to bed. We get in the bath. I'm trying to like gauge how long I need to have a bath, and then how long I should just like chill the beans until my kids come home and I have to get them fed and bathed and asleep on my own. How long will I need to decompress? It's not bad. I think that's a 12:30. It was Java, I think. Dr. Java. We can thank him. Yeah, I was like this close to giving the sun my money. This close. Was that a good run? I was 31 seconds behind Dom. I was 16 seconds ahead of average, which is nice. Right, let's go again. Java. Jave the day. Java. He's Doctor. He's Dr. Java. He healed the I don't know. Healed the Deidre. The doctor was in the house. Something like that. Confabulations. Yeah. My daughter's boyfriend is tight. Congratulations. Yes. We tried. Okay. When it says tight. When it says what? I'm assuming with money. I have to assume with money. I have to assume it's with money. Because how would you... What? In what capacity? How tight? Yeah, well this is it. It's like so many questions like, what? How would you know that? No, you can't just leave that. You can't just leave that hanging. Yeah. I have to assume it's with money, otherwise God help us all. God can only help us. And I'm fucking up. Here's how you do this one without the actual solve. Janini, what the fuck? What? That is definitely... Is that what they said? Is that the Deidre? Help. What universe am I in right now? What is happening? Why did it have to be like... Yeah, that was... Why did it have to be a broken bottle? Ew. Yeah. That is some serious... That's not even the gutter, man. That's like... Do you want me to call someone? Dear Deidre, my boyfriend is as tight as they come. And I really don't like him. I dread him staying with us for my 60th birthday weekend soon. Aww. I still don't... You could still make that dirty. She's 29 and lives with this guy who's 33. He rents his house and he has told my daughter he doesn't want to buy the place. Okay. It's a money thing. I don't want to do this one. He doesn't want to buy the place even though he has got more money behind him. He has stayed with us once before and didn't bring a thing. Not even a can of beer. Oh dear. When we went out for family lunch for my daughter's birthday, he didn't once put his hand in his pocket to buy a drink. Later we went to the beach and relaxed in the sunshine, but he chose to sit away from us. I'm worried she's got in with a guy who is antisocial and won't share his money with her. Oh, okay. He sounds nice. Like an asshole. The phrase tight. The phrase tight took us to some weird places, but... You don't like your daughter's boyfriend. That's fine. That's normal. He sounds like an asshole if he's not going to make an effort with the family. So yeah, I can understand where that, you know, feeling is coming from. Why you call him tight when he hasn't even bent over, I will never know. But, you know, he didn't put his hand in his pocket. Yeah, it's just the phrasing. You think it's the dad. I think it's the mum. I don't know. Maybe it's just because we were, you know, interesting. Stingy. Stingy's a good one. Or even just expanding to say tight with his money. Like, he's just tight as anything with his money. Could have just added that on. We're picking at the phrasing, and it's kind of, yeah, it's not helping anyone. We're bad Deidres. Come on, guys. We would help you, but we're too dirty minded and we can't get our heads out of the gutter. We're so sorry. Come on, concentrate. I don't know why I assumed. I don't think it's gendered, the person. Okay. The boyfriend's an asshole. He's tight. He rents. So gross. I don't know. It's definitely have a conversation. I mean, it's the fact that we're I'm streaming it, like, it's 3:30 in the afternoon. We can't even, like, blame it on late night. We're just being dirty all the time. Doesn't matter what time of day it is. We're just dirty. Right. The guy is stingy with his money. And he's not nice. He's just not nice. He didn't make an effort with the family on the family visit. And everything is pointing towards the mum or the dad not liking this person for their child. And that's not cool, man. Yeah, I need that bath. Yeah. Don't make it weird. But it is your daughter's decision. Talk it through with your daughter. Explain to her how you feel about this person. As I've said before, my kid is going to go to school and they're going to make friends, and she's potentially going to make friends with assholes. I would like to think because she's not an asshole, she won't make friends with assholes, but you never fucking know with kids, man. So I guess that's, like, my thought process. You can't stop them from associating with assholes. It's just life. Your kids are going to be with whoever they're going to want to be with. But I don't know, maybe just be gentle about it. I don't, like, why didn't he come and sit with us? Was there a reason? Is there a logical explanation? These things are a concern to the parent in question. They're upset with the way that the family meeting went, and he didn't want to sit with them on the beach. I'm sure there's a logic. Maybe he has a skin condition. Maybe he, you know, I think there's, like, a gentle way to approach it without anyone's feelings getting hurt. Maybe I'm just being optimistic. No, I think that's a nice thing to do, not bringing it up with them. And I think it is true that you do have to let your kids figure it out for themselves. But yeah. Thank you, Glaker fan. We love doing a bit of agony aunts and just, yeah, having these weird conversations. They can be people. Whether they're people you wish to associate with is entirely up to you. But yeah, assholes are people, and you have to learn how to manage them in life. As with all things. Like a Tetris board, where you're not getting the pieces that you want. Okay, that was a pretty good one. I say that was pretty good. I lost time on it. But yeah. Yeah, learn from the assholes. Learn how to deal with them. Learn that you're not always going to get along with people. Learn that sometimes in life we must learn how to deal with assholes. Yeah, well, that took a turn. That went in a direction I didn't expect, but we all were thinking the same thing. That says a lot about our chat. But yeah. Deidre says we can't choose our kids' partners. I know this, or their friends, and it's stressing me out, but it'll be okay. You've hardly met the guy, so cut him some slack. Yeah, maybe he's shy. His lack of confidence and generosity may have been down to first meeting nerves. If you say you don't want him at your family celebrations, you risk spoiling your relationship with your daughter. Oh, Deirdre is being reasonable. You may see a different side to him this time. I hope you can enjoy the celebrations. You know what? That's nice. That's a nice way of putting it. Like, we don't know how that dude was feeling when he went to visit the family. I know obviously he's tight as anything because of the living situation, which Deidre has not addressed. But first meetings with families, you can't do right for doing wrong, you know? And maybe he was just nervous. Cut him some slack, guys. my daughter's boyfriend is so tight. He won't even pay for lubricant. Oh my god. Maybe next time he'll loosen up a bit. I wish Deidre had said that. I wish she'd be like, you may see a different side to him. He might loosen up next time. We could have done some excellent wordplay here, and we fucked it, guys. I'm sure he'll loosen up soon. You've just got to keep pushing. Just keep trying. Ultimately, friction will do half the work. I'm a disgusting person. Anyway. This is going bad. Back half of this game's going bad. It's not me, it's the pieces. I'm just not getting lucky. I'm going to check when my affiliate anniversary is because I'm kind of nervous. Like, I really want to know. I'm just nosy more than anything. When is my affiliate anniversary? Because I've not checked it in a while. How do I find out? I can't be able to find out. I don't know. I give up. Just ease him in gently. Give him some slack. I'm sure he'll open up. Patience, lube, and a lot of gentle reassurance. It'll be fine. What are we talking about? We're talking about anal, right? That's what the conversation's about. You got an email? Ah, okay. Then they'll let me know. That's fair. Ugh. Why did it have to be a broken bottle though? Why broken? Blech. Blech. Right, okay, I'm gonna finish this run and then I'm gonna go have that bath. I think I'm gonna I think I need to sit in a dark room. How long have we been streaming? Nearly 7 hours. Yeah, I think I need to go take a break. Dirty broken bottle. I'm gonna see. I mean, I don't make any money off YouTube, so I'll just see if it gets taken down. I'm gonna clip it anyway. Let's see what happens. What's the worst thing they're gonna do? Tell me off? Slap me on the wrist? I don't make money off YouTube. Nah, I'm fine. Honestly, it's just been... It's a 7... Like, I've been streaming for 7 hours. I think that's it.